Hey everybody, welcome back for another video. This is a video about firsts, and I don't, last video was about first dates. This video is going to talk a little bit more about firsts in a relationship, like once you've already, kind of hit that baseline, that you're actually together. Like the first time you hold hands or the first, your first kiss is very significant. So we're going to be focusing on that kind of thing, and I have a couple stories for you. The first story was about sophomore year. Yep, sophomore in high school, and we had it's our first formal dance. It's called Snowball, and what's kind of funny about this dance, girls ask the guys, so you don't know if you're gonna get asked or not. And I was super nervous because I didn't talk to a whole lot of people, especially girls, so I was a little bit concerned that I wasn't gonna get asked, but I did, and I was by a very nice girl. She had a boyfriend at the time, which was a little bit awkward, but he was older, and we were just going as friends, so it wasn't a big deal. Um, I guess this needs a little bit of a backstory. Sorry. There was this girl. I guess we're going really back here. This girl that I met when like first grade, so like 6, 7 years old, and I had the hugest crush on her for so many years, like up through fourth grade, and then her family left on a missions trip to Africa, and oh, excuse me, I didn't see her again for 6 years, and it's one of those things. You think about her every once in a while, and you kind of wonder, like, am I ever going to see her again? That kind of situation, and well, it turns out she came back sophomore year, so we had been talking a little bit. Snowball was the end of January, and we started talking again right before Christmas break, so around like December 20th, that kind of area. And so fast forward a little bit, we've been talking, and we talked about it, and we were starting to really like each other. Like we weren't dating or anything. She told me that it was her goal to not date in high school, and that's a very respectable goal. It's difficult for some people to just give up on finding a relationship, and like in high school, before you're mature. I mean, that's absolutely respectable. And I told her that, and she said that she was really glad that I respected that, and it was cool. I was a little bit bummed because I really liked her, but what can you do? So then we get to this formal Snowball, and we were dancing. Everyone's having a great time. It was excellent. And then we had talked before, and she said, will you save a slow dance for me? And I promised I would, because I really wanted to also. But she asked for it, and I didn't have to, so that took a lot of pressure off. And I will never forget. The song playing was "I Don't Want to Miss a Thing" by Aerosmith. So classic. And we were swaying on the dance floor, really close, and I don't really know how to explain the transition, but at one point we just looked into each other's eyes, and we both leaned in, and that was my first completely real, spontaneous, kind of heart throbbing, blood pumping, adrenaline surging kiss moment I've ever had. And when you have that kind of moment, it's pretty special. And sadly enough, things didn't work out with her. We'll get to that in a later video. Since we're covering a cycle of a relationship, that's later. So that's special, and if you have a moment like that, you feel pretty on top of the world. One other story. This one kind of tugs at my heartstrings every single time. I was with this girl, and sorry. We started dating on Halloween. Yeah, just in 2011. No, it was 2010 at that point. So, but just like we weren't actually dating. We were dating just like a week or so after we had our first kiss. But what happened was we were hanging out at my house and just watching movies, and then it was time for her to leave. So we walked out to her car and talked a little bit, and it was raining outside, and it just was the perfect moment. And just before she goes in her car, it was another one of those moments. Like, it was eye contact, and then you just knew that it was the perfect moment. And then we leaned in, and it happened. It was, I don't know, it's magical when you get a moment like that. So I guess what I'm really trying to get at is, don't forget the little things. Like, those firsts that you have are incredibly special. They should tug at your heart. Like, every time you think about them, they should make you feel emotional. They should, bring back excellent memories. And, sometimes I'm getting a little ahead of myself, sorry, but they'll bring back some pain when something doesn't work out. But the main focus is you just have to remember that those firsts, they're going to be emotionally taxing on you, and sometimes in a good way. So you just need to remember those firsts, and just remember how much you liked it, how much you loved that first time. And you just need to remember that if you're starting a new relationship, just remember how special that first is, so you want it to be right. And I guess my advice with a first kiss, I'm in no real position to give advice, but if you have to ask yourself, is this the right moment? It might not be, because it's just one of those situations that you should know. Like, you should just naturally, it should feel so natural. You should be able to go for it. All right. Sorry, this video got a little bit long. I'll be uploading one or two more tonight. Just wanted to talk about this a little bit, and thanks for watching. Please subscribe. Give me any kind of feedback. I'm looking for that. You can like my Facebook page. It's in the description below. Any questions, shoot me a message, anything. Soon, I'm going to be making some t-shirts, probably, so if you're going to want to get your hand on one of those, let me know, and we can work something out. Don't know for sure about a design or anything, but the idea came, maybe you want a t-shirt, maybe you can show your friends about, hey, like, if you have an awkward friend, just give them the shirt and say, hey, watch this guy's videos, maybe it can help you out. And, if it didn't help you and you feel like, just bashing it, absolutely. Like, I need constructive criticism, or any kind of criticism at all will help me make my videos better. Once again, sorry for making this video so long. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.